So I just got back from the Reptile Expo. If some of you watched yesterday's video that I uploaded, I was preparing my female Psalmopus cambridgei for breeding. By the way, this in the video is not her, this is my Singapore Blue. Just thought of filming her because she's out. Usually she's in her burrow, but yeah. Anyways, my friend gave me a call this morning before I left and told me that his male cambridgei is really weak, so because of that we were unable to pair them up. There she is. So because my friend's male is really old and pretty much on his deathbed, I guess I gotta find this girl another boyfriend. So picture this. Imagine an old, really old man on his deathbed, can't do anything, and you give him a supermodel. What do you expect, right? So with that, I guess this girl still gonna be a virgin for now. But that's fine because she's still pretty young. I think she's only about 1.5 years old. I got her in late 2015, so she has a long way ahead of her, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna get a few boyfriends in her lifetime. But anyways, I went to the Reptile Expo and I did not come back empty-handed. Well, I was hoping I'd come back empty-handed, but I didn't. It's a bad habit and I have no self-control. But yeah, without further ado, let's just show you what I brought back. So this is not an unboxing video because it was a Reptile Expo and I didn't get this animal shipped to me. But anyways, as you can see from the label, it's a fat-tailed gecko, an African fat-tailed gecko. And this was reserved because I picked it out and I wanted to walk around the expo, look at other stuff. But let's get this open. There he is. He's just a normal. I didn't get the morph because, man, they're expensive here. But here he is. He's a male. Anyways, months after getting my leopard gecko, I actually wanted a fat-tailed gecko because their tail, it's just so unusual. But yeah, isn't he adorable? So the reason I didn't get a fat-tailed gecko before was because even normals around here where I live, it's really expensive. But I came across this boy at the Reptile Expo that was pretty cheap. Look at that cute face. So curious. But yeah, I'm gonna be setting up his enclosure, so it's not gonna be too complex right now. Just probably gonna put paper towels. But yeah, let's get that done right now. So this will be his temporary enclosures, just a shoebox. One reason why I'm gonna put him in this is because since I brought him back, it was a long drive, so he's probably stressed out, so a smaller enclosure would, well, a bigger enclosure would cause him more stress, so he'll feel more secure in a smaller tub. But don't worry, this is just temporary. I'm gonna get him a tank and transfer him into there, but just for now, maybe a few days to a week, he will be in this shoebox. So substrate is just paper towel because it's clean. Gonna add in a water dish with clean dechlorinated water because geckos need to drink. And then of course a food dish. And of course a food dish is not a food dish without food. So there's some mealworms, just in case he's hungry tonight. Calcium, very important, so just place that over there in case he feels like he needs calcium, he can go and lick it up. And now let's transfer this big boy into his new enclosure. There you go, buddy. There you go. I know this enclosure is really small for him, but as I said, this is just temporary, so don't hate me for this. So I'm gonna allow him to settle in and calm down. So I'm just gonna pop the lid on. Okay, so there he is in his new temporary enclosure. Guys, I'm really sorry about the lighting. It seems to be really dark, no idea why. But yeah, I guess as long as you can see him, that's fine. But I need you guys' help to suggest me a name that I can name him. Remember, it's a guy, it's a male. So post down some name suggestions in the comments below, if you have any, of course. And I'd really love to see what you have in mind for me to name him. So I will pick some, well, not some, I mean one name that any of you guys suggest, and I'll use that to, well, to name him. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it's nothing much. It's just showing this little guy, which I love. Love this little guy. Look at his unusual tail. But yeah, I'm really sorry if you guys are disappointed, because I know a lot of you were waiting for a mating video of the P. Cambridgei, but you know, sometimes things just don't go as planned. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and remember, please post some names in the in the comments below, and I will pick a name to name this cute little fatty. Alright guys, take care.